Right, okay, let us go forward with Baba Yetu. Okay, so I hope it's not causing you too much hassle, but let's continue. So I would like to go from, we got to trying to get through all the African last week, which is the hardest bit. Okay, so I would like, firstly, I've decided I'm going to go through each part. Okay, I have this problem and I tried to fix it this week with me being able to sort of just play bits of parts, but on GarageBand, but it's just not playing ball. We tried it again through tonight, but it's not working. So I'm going to try and play bits of the tracks that you listen to. So what I'm going to do is firstly go with the soprano first. So I'll give you all your notes. So you're going to get 4 goes at this now. So I am simply going to play the soprano track from the second bar of page 2. So you've just finished the first 4-part bit of Baba Yetu. So everybody's just gone through the first page. So it's going to start just as the sopranos go. Okay, what you're going to hear is the soprano part, but that's not to say that the other parts can't have a go. Even if you just say, if you don't know what note it is, just try and count and say ooh, or try and get into the African if you get a bit of it, the Swahili rather. And then I'll play the second, we'll go around. So you get 4 goes, and hopefully by then we've sort of kind of know where we are. So that's the idea as we look at this bit. This, I think, is the hardest bit. Page 1 is repeated at the end, and then we're going to look at all the R page through page 4 today. So that's my aim. So I'm going to share okay, what am I looking for? That one. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to undo that. This, that. Okay, so here is, hopefully I've got this right. Here is soprano 1 coming in just before that bit. So let's just shout, okay, because I'm not looking at you now, I'm looking at something else. Okay, so that's where it's coming in. So that's the soprano, that's second soprano. There's the note for first alto going uta paleo chocolate bit. Okay, so there's soprano 1, there's soprano 2, there's alto 2. Okay, so we're coming in there. Can everybody check they're muted? I can hear someone not muted. Oh, there we go. Mute. Okay. Right, let's give it a go. Just go back a tiny bit. There we go. Here we go. Okay, so that was, please shout out, but that was soprano 1. Okay, I'm now going to do exactly the same thing with soprano 2, being the voice you hear, but that's not to stop you all from singing in. So again, here is soprano 1, there's soprano 2, there's alto 2, and this is the words with alto 1. So you're going to hear sop 2 going something like okay, that's you guys. There we go.
tie katika majaribu lakina nami lele.
Okay, here's alto 1. So you're the ones that start with the Swahili first of all. So again, you're going to hear something like Tulie mjina lakole itukuzwe utupaleo. Okay, so here's sop 1, sop 2, alto 2. Yeah, so this is sop alto 1's part.
Itukuzwe utupaleo chakula chetu. Kama nasi tunavyowasamihi waliotukosea katika majaribu, lakini na yule milele milele.
Okay, so now we're just going to go with the bottom part now at the same place. So second alto, you're going to hear something like Baba yetu yetu mjina lakole itukuzwe. Ooh. Sop 1, sop 2, alto 1 with the words. Ooh. Here we go.
Kole itukuzwe. Makosa otokowe milele milele.
Okay, so hopefully that give you 4 goes through. Singing along with someone else's part as well as your own is quite a good practice, I think. Right, we're going to scoot through page 3 now, which I'm just going to play the piano this time. So we've got sop 2 and alto 2 singing in nice thirds the Baba Yetu, while the other 2 parts just hang on to a nice high D. So I think you guys who are hanging on to the long note can find your note. So let's just look at this. So alto 2, you've got the tune Baba Yetu Yetu Lie. Okay, fast forward right along the top page there. I'll just play that again. Baba Yetu Yetu Binguni Yetu Yetu Amina Ba. Okay, so you don't keep going with the tune. Sop 2, you're in harmony just a third above. So you've just done Le, yeah, stay there. Baba Yetu Yetu Lie Binguni Yetu Yetu Amina. And then you've got your straight notes. Ba. So here we go. Ba ba and ba ba. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me just play that for the alto 2. After you've done your tune, you go Amina ba 3, 4, 1, 2 ba 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and just skip into that note just a bit 4. So I think sop 2 is quite straightforward. Yetu yetu Amina ba 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 ba 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay, and then the other 2 parts. So sop 2, sop 1 and alto 1 take over the tune. Alto 1 takes the tune, so you take over from alto 2. Ba ba yet. So I'm at bar 51, 52, 53. Second stave of singing. Ba ba yetu yetu lie mjina lakole tukuzwe. Back to where you were. Okay, sop 1, your nice harmony line above it. So you've just done and then you stay on that out and go ba ba yetu yetu lie gina la kole itu kuswe. It's a pretty straightforward part. Let's try that. So you've just come out of your ah and you go. And then you're into there. Okay. And then the first two parts take over again, exactly the same. Okay. So you've got sop 2 and alto 2 again. So let's do that. I'm now in bar 57. So let's sing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you both are humming down here. For some strange reason, I'm wondering I've made a mistake there. In bar 61, it looks like you've got a rest for 2 counts. I must go back and look at that. I'll put a ring around it because I don't see why you shouldn't have a note there. What's going on there? But here's the lovely low alto 2 note. So at 61, let's just pretend the rest is there. You'll go 1, 2, 3. 2. So who's got that low note? Binguni yetu. And sop 2, you've got the same note as alto 2. Let's do those two together. So I'm looking at sop 2, bar 61, sop 2 and alto 2. 1, 2. So virtually in octaves all the way. And the other two parts take over the tune as they did before, except in bar 60 we've got Amina Baba yet, Amina Baba. If you miss Amina, I wouldn't worry about it. And you've got exactly the same. Okay, I've rushed through that, but I think it's all quite straightforward, that bit. Let's go on to page 4, because this is where all of a sudden the mood changes and we get this chord here. So the parts that are going to have to just think about their note is sop 1 and alto 1. So everyone else just has a little leap, has one little, perhaps 2 notes to find. So let's go for sop 1. You've just done at the bottom of page 3, bar 61. Okay, so they would just need to think about that. I tend to put a big pair of specs against something where I've got to really think about it. So I think once you have heard it enough, you'll know what that sounds like in your ear before you get to it. But just be aware of that one. And a second's first altos too. You've done it's not exactly where you think it's going to go. Right, so these you just have to count. So everybody's hanging on to things for 2 bars of 4. So I'm going to just now go to, I think I'm just going to play it and give you each your notes and see how you get on. Sop 1, sop 2, alto 1, alto 2. So I'll count and I'll move up and see if we get lost. So page 4, bar 65. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Breathe. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's, oh, sorry, I made a mess of that, didn't I? Let's try that with the track. Okay, I'm going to put everybody on. Share that. Go to this one, and I'm going to go to. Okay, so this is just coming into bar 65, top of page 4 from your bit before. So here we go. I'm going to play those. When we get to it, I'll play them nice and loud as well on the piano. Okay, everyone okay? If I don't hear anything, I'll assume we're all right there. Right, now let's just look. I'm just going to stop the share for a minute. So now we've got a little bit of more Swahili. So, and you need to count. I don't think the notes are too tricky. We just need to count. So it's going to go u, fal, me, wa, ko, u, fi, ke, u, ta, ka, lo. You've got time to think about it, but you've got to think. So it goes, no, I won't go up there. Okay. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, basically. You've got to hold these notes on for. So the first two, 1, 2, 3, dun, 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 dun. It's much easier when it's a bit quicker, to be honest. So let's try that. If you don't want to try the African, the Swahili, let's just do it to la. Okay? So here we go. I'll try and play the right notes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I didn't really help there, did I? Let me do it one more time. So from bar 81. Just moving together. It's got to move in blocks. Again, it'd be a lot easier if we were all in the same room. But let's try again. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And the same thing happens again. Let's go on. And 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then this bit goes da 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 da. So just evening out that bar and trying to get 3 notes in it. What I'm going to do now is go back to the oohs. And then at the bottom of page 4, we go into exactly what we sang in bar 25. So that should be fine. So what I'm going to do now is go, from that ooh, the oohs, which I'll play along. And if you noticed, I was just, if you'd lost your note, listen for it, because when it goes ooh, I'm going to give you each of those notes as well once the chord has sounded. The section at the bottom of page 4 goes round twice. It repeats, just be aware of that. And then it goes into very much what we've done already. So what I'm going to do is go from 4 and run right to the end, and we'll see what happens. And you can tell me whether you got lost or not. So let's just go from that ooh bit, which is... Let's just see where that is. Okay. I need to go... Oh, come back. Share. 208. Okay, going into the ooze. Listen to Jane. Gather your strength for the next one. So here are our notes. Oh no, wrong key. Just going to change key in a minute. And it's building into the chorus. We're going to repeat. Here we go.
Baba yetu yetu liye mbinguni, yetu yetu amina. Baba yetu yetu liye, jina lako litukuzwe. Baba yetu yetu liye mbinguni, yetu yetu amina. Baba yetu yetu liye, jina lako litukuzwe. Utupale chakula chetu, tunachohitaji utusamehe makosa yetu, kama nasi tunavyosamehe waliotukosea, usitutie katika majaribu, lakini utuokoe milele. Baba yetu amina. Jina lako litukuzwe, yetu.
Section repeated.
Yetu amina. Jina lako litukuzwe, yetu.
Yay. Sorry. So it's got loads of repeated bits, hasn't it? So that's end section. I think if we've got a bit of a lead on that, then we've got the end section as well. Right, we will leave that there for the time being and let it sort of settle. And I think it is one you're probably going to have to look at through the week to get a hang on. But I think with practice, it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so now I think we'll go and have a little breakout now because we've worked hard on that before Kismet. Now, Kismet is one that we're going to do, and hopefully anybody who's coming to come along to our meeting will want to sing along. I'm going to redo the track because we've realised that, I'm just going to redo that track to sing along to. So let's have a little break.